Okay, what I was saying is that in this occasion I am not gonna talk much. What you will see is actually like my flow of the game, and if you are smart enough, you will understand many things. We will play 7 games. The purpose of the games is not exactly like winning itself. It's actually more like having an idea of how to survive playing chess. That is how I see it in this occasion. So let's see. If you grab something, remember that I will not talk much about my tactics, okay? Um, Sometimes nature help you, but if the nature is helping you, you should be honest. What I'm trying to say is that don't take the nature to your favor in a very how can I say too serious way, because it can even drive your game to what you would not like to. Let me see. For example, you see here, this is possible, and I'm gonna move over there just to treat the horse. And as you can see, he hasn't take. I can take over here, but I can just also cover my king. But being honest, taking the horse is the best option because it is weakening his offense, and that is better than just being on defense all the time. Remember that always. Okay, now you can see, for example, that I could just, for example, take the queen or treat it, and that is what I'm gonna do. Why? For me to make a rook over here, and now I am able to, for example, take the rook of him, and also I could just move up over here, and you can see the check here. Now I move down, take his queen, and being honest, yeah, sorry, the game is at my side more than his side, so I'm just gonna move my pawn, and I'm gonna just take over here, like the queen, just to end up the game. Maybe moving the pawn here and using the rook, he will take, I will take, and he will not be able to move much. So what I'm going to do is just to move here, and now I move here, and that is the checkmate. That was the first game. I told you that we're gonna play 7 games. Let's make it. So let's make a revenge or avenge or something like that. Take care of the timing. As you can see here in Dominican Republic, is just 9 p.m. That's why I am playing. I don't usually play very late at night because I don't like addictions, and I think that chess is very often and very easily it becomes an addiction. That's why I don't usually play late at night. He could even take my pawn over here, but he didn't do it. What I'm going to do is just to treat his bishop in order to have like a balance over here. And now I have the option of taking here, but what I'm gonna do is just to take this space here in case that he wants to move to take my queen. I will move the queen first. That is what I'm gonna do, but being honest, I will take first here, and now I will move the queen, or I can cover the queen. Let's cover it. Perfect. Now I was expecting that movement. What I'm gonna do is just to go over here. Sometimes being slow doesn't mean that you are bad, okay? Just take it like a hobby, and you will get surprised because maybe it's actually just a hobby. Okay, let's move over here, and you take over here. And now what I'm gonna do is just to go, let's say, down here. That was a good movement, being honest. And I have kind of a variation of options. What I'm gonna do is to go over here, and I will move over here. If he moves the horse, I will make a checkmate. That is what I wanted. Now let's see, I will move the bishop here. Now I am going to move, let's see, being honest, the game is not that easy. It's kind of difficult now, but it's not super difficult. Okay, now I could move down over here or up over here. If I move up, sadly I will be on troubles. So what I'm going to do is just to move, for example, this pawn over there. If you don't have a risky, you don't have risk on a movement, you should not act like if you have it, because that is just gonna make it worse. And if you have an open movement, take the advantage. For example, here there is another open movement, and it's this one. And I can just move over here. And I will just go down just to let him take the horse in case that he wants to, but he will not. So what I'm gonna do is to, thing is that I'm not very used to play with the blacks, but it's not like something for me to be very super worried about it. It's just a matter of habit, you know. There we go. This is kind of like a tricky movement. Now I am going to be, let's see, moving just, let's see, just right here. And I can move over here. I can move up here. And now I can even make the check here. There you go.